Okay, dang, that looks so cool. Okay. Sort those things. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I'm gonna take a call, but I'll call you later, okay? Okay, bye, Kitty. Don't judge, man. Don't judge. Right. You take this look like all professional and everything. Hey, Reed, how are you?
Hi, it's actually Slade.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
No
How do we say
problem.
your name?
Sorry?
What was your name again? Sorry, you kind of cut out there.
Oh, Slade.
Slade, how do you spell that?
Slade.
Slade, okay. Slade, nice to meet you. And
Nice
mother,
to
I
meet you
believe, is
too.
Reed. Yeah. So it's great to have both of you on. This is gonna be the one-on-one SAT call. That's what you sign up for, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So yeah, you're in the right spot. So this is gonna be like a very casual conversation. It's not formal at all.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get to know your current SAT score, your goal SAT score, and how we can get you there, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So yeah, tell me, Slade, like, what are you aiming for? Tell me your story.
So, should give the background a little bit. I mean, I've been really struggling with like understanding the way they ask questions in the SAT, and I don't really know where I'm doing wrong. So my current SAT score is a 1010. And my goal was I want to get to like a 1300 or 1350.
Okay. And do you have a timeline for that? Like when you want to aim for that?
So if I can just give you a little bit of background. So Slade, we moved across from South Africa to the USA, and Slade has gone he went in junior year, and obviously we're trying to navigate our way as to how school is functions here. It's very different to how it is in South Africa. South Africa, you select your subjects in terms of what career you want to go into, and that's what you stay in. That's the lane you stay in. So he's had to now go into school, and there's a few things that they're now saying, oh no, you need to do this, and no, you need to do that. So he's busy doing school, and he's doing Florida virtual, and trying to navigate his way around. English is different to the way that we do it. Ours is English Cambridge, whereas it's not English Cambridge here. So that's been quite difficult. It's moving countries, settling in, going to a new school, and understanding how it all works here. And he did practice SAT at school, which he got a 1370 for, right? Yeah. And then when he wrote the SAT, Slade also does a lot of sport. So so his rigor is intense. He doesn't have a lot of free time. And then he goes into Europe, he comes in August. So he's just written the August SAT now, and he got a 1010. And I'm saying he's got a lot of colleges reaching out to him, and we need to put applications in because they want to offer him scholarships, but he doesn't want to put the 1010 on his application.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
So
the next SAT you could use in October, but he's chosen he would rather spend some time preparing and do it in November.
yeah, that's actually a very smart decision. So very good choice there. Very smart, Slade. So yeah, I mean, you need time to prepare, obviously. 300-point increase. We've had some people do it in 1 month, but 2 months is usually what I tell people. Um, our usual guarantee is 150 points. But we have had people, and this is kind of like my next question, which is how much time per day would you say you have to study for the SAT?
I mean, it kind of varies because I've like on certain days because I have a modified schedule at school. So on
Yeah.
some days I have more like free time to study
Okay.
than most, but I'd say average I say I have about 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours every single day.
No.
Not okay, not every day,
So
but
I would say probably 2 hours on a Monday, 2 hours on a Thursday, and then an hour on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Friday. He also,
Friday I don't
when
have
rugby
that
season
time.
starts, he will be playing rugby 4 times a week.
Yeah,
So that's why we were like, okay, you're going to hit the road running now because when does rugby season training start?
October.
October.
Yeah, yeah. So you'd want to start as soon as possible because, of course, the more time you can spend studying, the higher your score English will be. And so I want to get you in as soon as possible to get you started. But the reason I ask that is because we try to make it, we don't do like one time study, right? It's supposed to be a consistent effort every single day to
Yeah.
just come in and do the work and, just get ahead. And so the concept here is I just want you to consistently be able to come in 1 hour a day, just minimum. 1 hour a day is minimum. If you can do more, great. If you can do less, amazing. Um, and just come in. So do you mind if because I think I can help you out. By November, you can make a pretty huge increase. 1350, from where you're at, if you're at 1010, that's about 300 point increase. I've had it happen. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee that. We guarantee 150 in that time period. But past that, I'll show you if you don't mind. I can show you like how we increase scores.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, because I think that this is really possible for you. So let me share my screen. Perfect. Do you see that right there?
It's busy loading, but yeah, yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. So this is where we post everything. It's on our website. It's called school.com. And so this is where we have like all our courses, all our, live meetings, everything you need to up your SAT score. And so I'll send you, but you'll only have access to this front page. I'll have access to everything behind the scenes. So if you choose to sign up, you'll see everything I'm about to show you. It's all included. And so first, let me show you some of our results so you know like what you're getting into. And so some of our test results are over here. And you can see there's some people taking the test. And pretty much we have this community section where the students can post all the results they've gotten, all their scores, all that kind of stuff. And so here we get Sheath. And he started off at around 1340. So it was a little higher than you. But you can see he joined us early August and he was able to get up from August 5th. He joined us at 1340. We were able to get him up to a 1510.
Okay,
And
that's like
so
3 weeks.
yeah, it's a gigantic increase, right?
Yeah.
That's I believe 170 points. So huge. And there's so many other people here. So here's someone who was at close to your score, right? They joined us very late. So they joined us also around August 6th. But you can see in that time period, even after joining late, we're able to get them up 230 points. And that is amazing. Now imagine this is only she stayed for 2.5 weeks. Imagine if you stayed for 2 months. Imagine your progress, right? So there's
Mm.
another one. We've had some people go from, you can see here 1280 to a 1440. She started with us August 6th. And you can see after 2 weeks, 1360. After 2 weeks after that, 1440. So that's a 160 point increase, right? Amazing.
Yeah.
And so seeing these scores, like, how is it making you feel just seeing the results?
It's giving me motivation to get it, and it's nice to see that it actually works, and like it's possible.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah.
frustrating part for him was that when you wrote in August, he actually said, Mom, I actually think I did really well. And he's like, I don't understand how. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah. Again, it might be a fluke. Like you never know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you just had a bad day. Maybe you just didn't sleep well. So many things could factor in. But like here's another one actually. 10. So close to your score, 1080. We got him up to a 1260, and this was in 3 weeks. And so these people joined really late, but I'm glad you signed up early because now you have so much time to improve. So this is perfect. So if you put in double the time, you'll get a lot more results. So you can see I'm just scrolling through here. You see like all these scores 1460, 1260 started off at a 1010. Daniel went up 160 points in a few days. You can see over here, he even posted it. He said, only 12 days of joining, I increased my score by 160 points.
Yeah, that's good.
Right. And so he's just like, trust the process. And so, speaking of process, like, do you guys want to see how exactly everybody got these scores? Because they all follow the
Yes.
same process.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to understand how like how do you how do you do like a diagnostic test or how do you do it?
Yeah, I'll run you through everything right now.
Okay.
So, there's only two. Everybody followed the same program. Every single person you just saw, same thing. It's in
Okay.
two parts. Everything in calendar over here and everything in classroom over here. Super straightforward. So I'll show you calendar first.
Okay.
So have you ever done tutoring before, Slade? Or have you guys ever signed up for it?
Not for SAT work or anything, but actually,
He did maths tutoring in South Africa.
yeah.
He was in boarding school in South Africa, so he had online tutor.
I see. Yeah. So normal tutoring, I'm assuming it was like once or twice a week, right? You showed up.
Yeah,
Um, and in our experience, that has not helped students improve. It's just not enough to get, results and to a decent improvement. And so that's why how we work is we don't do live tutoring 1 or 2 times a week because that's not enough to improve. We do it every single day. And so
Okay.
every day we have live tutoring for you to attend. And this is made for like those intensive for people who want to improve really quick. So that's why we have it every single day. So
Okay.
there's one session that happens. What time zone are you guys in, by the way?
So we in Eastern.
Eastern.
What are you?
Eastern. Yeah. So I'm PST, so I'm 3 hours behind. So
Okay.
you can see at 5 o'clock every day and at 7 o'clock every day, we have live meetings. Is that a
Okay.
time that you think Reed, sorry, Slade, you'll be able to attend?
No, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he's at training from literally 5 until 8 o'clock.
Not even Irish from school.
Yeah, so that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be, and that sounds like the key. He needs to be able to log in some way.
Of course. And you know what? That's fine. Because look, we have a lot of students like you, Slade, who are, student athletes. They're trying to get those scholarships. And so we understand that that happens. And so that's why for every single session, we record
Yes.
it.
Okay.
And so if you ever can't make it, you ever, you're at practice, something like that, you can even come on the weekends, to be honest.
Yeah.
Weekends you'll probably have time, but if you can't make it, every single meeting is recorded. So I click here, you'll see like they're all laid out. It's all put together for you. So you just click on the
Okay.
video and it's a full meeting recorded. They get to watch, just put together for you. So yeah, how does that sound? Like having live tutoring every day?
Okay. So can I ask a question, Baneet?
Yeah, yeah.
So those live lessons that you have, like the 5 p.m. one, would that be at what times? 8 o'clock?
So yeah, this will be at 8 o'clock. And then these
So
just add 3 hours to this.
okay. So I mean, on the days you don't have training, you could possibly join so the two would be 5 o'clock with Tuesday. You know, you can work it out.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Because are those interactive lessons? Those live lessons?
Yeah, so you come in, there's gonna be a tutor live for you, and
Yes.
he'll ask you questions. He's gonna drop you questions. If you ever have any questions, you can also ask. So it's very interactive. We make sure every student gets to, ask some question if they ever need
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by the time it's your November test, doing
Yes.
the math, if we have 60 live classes, so again, this is 60 live classes per month. And so by the time it's your November test, you're gonna have over like 150 live classes you can attend, which
So
is
we've got
so much.
it's not quite 2 months, it's 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay, yeah. So 6 weeks, if we do the math there, that's what is that? 14 every week. So about, 84,
Okay.
84 live meetings you can attend, which is crazy, right? That's a lot.
Yeah.
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 Um, so yeah, that's one of the steps that our students followed. And that's why you see such crazy increases because they're able to come watch the meeting recordings consistently. They come to the meetings consistently and just get ahead. And so that's one of the reasons. But I'll show you the second one here real quick.
Okay.
So this is the second part of how people increase, and it's in class. And so how it works is we have these two main courses over here. It's called math section walkthrough and English section walkthrough. And this is like secret sauce. Like if you're wondering how people increase so quick, this is it. And
Okay.
so I'll show you math section walkthrough, for example, first. So how this works is every single day has a little bit of work you can do. So, you start off week one, day one, right? So this is like your starting point. This is where you're going to begin. And so, let's say a Slade came and he joined in today.
Yes.
Well, we'd get them on this. So it's just week one, day one. You can see there's a week one, day two, week one, three. So it continues all the way down until week four, day seven.
Okay.
And so 4 week course pretty much. And how we start is we start off really simple, right? So we do a practice test for you. So you say, okay, where are you at? How do you do? So you
Yes.
click on this test, right? And it'll be like a real SAT. So it starts off really easy. So these are really easy questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as you go down, it gets a little harder and it gets a little more harder, right? A little more harder. And as you go down, you keep on going down. It gets harder and harder until you reach the end. It's like, what even is that? Like, what is going on? It's like the
Yeah.
real test, right?
Yeah.
And so that's probably how you felt on the test too. You're like, the last question is like, what is that? And so that's how we structured it because we want to see what your weaknesses are. And so, let's say Slade took this test and he got this question wrong. This is actually really good for us. You might be like, why is that really good? Because look, we go back to the website and we go to the next days of work. So week 1, day 2, we have a little PDF here. And on this PDF, we've matched every single question on this test to a topic. So I'll show
Okay.
you. So you can see every single question on that test has a topic matched to it. So let's say, Slade got question, what was it, 27 wrong? That's
Yeah.
this one right here. So now we know, okay, we go to question 27 right here. Okay, so Slade's weakness is in angles, triangles, trigonometry.
Okay.
So if Slade got question like 21 wrong, then we'll know, okay, that's over here. Well, okay, so perfect. So that's the circles question right there. So it's trying to figure out which Slade's weaknesses are so we know
Okay.
exactly what to target. He's not learning
Okay.
stuff he already knows, right? Because that's a waste of time.
Yes.
And so when we figure that out, then we know exactly what to put Slade on, exactly which plan to put him through. We know which practice sets for he to do. So we have over
Okay.
2,000 practice questions, which is
Okay.
equal to about 13 practice tests. And so now we know, okay, triangles is his weakness. Perfect. So here's a practice set for you. You click on it, and it's all those triangles, angles, and trigonometry questions. So does that kind of make sense how that all works?
Yeah.
So it's very specific to what your weaknesses are.
Yeah.
This might even help you with your maths at school, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like we've had people increase their grades because they joined us. Like it wasn't even related. Their grades
Yeah.
have gone up in school, which is really funny. And so it's not just for the math, it's even for the English section. So same process, right? Practice test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, did you have a question?
No?
Oh, okay. Yeah. But do you guys have any questions? Like, is this all making sense so far?
It is, you know,
Yeah.
for me, like when I tried to Slade, he often says, I don't actually know what I'm doing wrong. So that was my biggest thing. It's like, I mean, he can download tests on Khan Academy and he's got, I bought him the digital SAT book, but it means nothing if you don't know what you're doing wrong, you know? So that for me was like you answered a good question there.
Yeah. 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 So now we can target, like, now you can go on Khan Academy and see, okay, I got this question wrong. That means I'm not that great at, circles. So now you
Yes.
know what to target.
Yeah.
So yeah, and again, here's another cool thing. Now that you know what your weakness is, you click on the meetings and you'll see, okay, perfect. So this topic on today's class is equivalent equations, right? So then
Yes.
you'd search, okay, when is the circles meeting? Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one? So then you'd go through and eventually you'll be able to see, okay, you know what? I think next week is the circles. Let me find it for you. So you just keep skipping through until you find, okay, perfect. So this is the topic circles that I want
Yeah.
to study with, and this is how I'm going to do it. So I want to join this meeting.
And
So super
do they
organized.
swap them around like on maybe a Monday for 5 p.m. or 2 p.m. on a Monday? They're doing a topic in math, but maybe they're going to repeat that topic on a Thursday, 2 weeks time or a week's time. So if you miss that live session, you can find it somewhere else.
Yeah, it repeats every 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So every topic we go through the easy and the hard, medium and hard version. We actually started a new cohort last week. So this is
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
So if you miss anything this week, you always do it the next week.
Okay.
It's always it's never you never lose anything.
Okay.
So yeah, so far, like hearing the live classes every day, 84 live, those courses, the meeting recordings, like how's all that to you?
It's good to see, especially that I have access to the pre-recorded or like the recorded meetings, because there'll be times where I can't make the meetings because of practice and stuff. So it's nice to know that I can go back and review it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just again, we've had so many students like you who don't have time. So we just want to put something in place.
And Baneet, who checks in with him from time to time? If you see that actually that he's not, you know, like I mean, if he's not plugging and playing, or if he's is he hitting a wall? Who checks in to see where he's at?
Sorry, you kind of cut out there at the end. What did you ask?
So what I was saying is, who checks in with Slade to say like, how's it going, or are you hitting a wall? Is it getting better? Is he accountable to anyone, or is anyone overseeing what his progress is doing?
Yeah, I was actually about to show you that.
Okay.
Um, so that's this part right here, community.
Okay.
So how this works is every single day when you do that work, you actually make a post. And so how this post works is you'd post kind of your work. So you'd show me like if you did week 1, day 1, you'd tell me, okay, I got a this on my test. You can see there's some people making those posts here. So you see over here, someone did week 2, day 7. So they're like, hey, I did the practice questions. I got 18 out of 20. And so I see, okay, he made progress from last week.
Yeah.
So me as kind of like the tutor and all the other tutors, they'll kind of come through and click around like, hey, is he making progress? Is he doing good?
Yeah.
So for example, there's one girl here. So Jocelyn over here. So I saw she got a lot of questions wrong. And so
Yes.
I texted her after, which I'll show you. We have a little text feature. I was like, hey, Jocelyn, I see you got a lot of questions wrong. Do you want to hop on a call and you want to talk about that? Or, tell
Yeah.
me like what happened. And so, we're always kind of figuring out what to do.
Okay.
So yeah, we do figure that out.
Okay.
And
Are you going to be comfortable posting if you're hitting a wall with something?
Yeah.
you don't even need to post because I'll show you something. This is the next part. I'm just solving all your solutions that go by. This
Okay.
next part is how, and we're only doing this for today because we have like a special deal going on for the November test people and the October.
Yeah.
Um, and so if you sign up today and today only, like by tonight, then we have this thing where you get a one-on-one private DM tutor. And so whenever you have a question, whenever you have anything you need to ask, you get to DM this one guy who's assigned to you, and they'll help you with any question you need.
Okay.
And so if Slade is ever struggling on something like a very specific topic, he doesn't need to post it. He can just DM his one person, which it may be me, it may not be me, depending on availability. But
Okay.
you'll DM this one person, they'll help you through everything, whatever you need. So you'll have one for math and one for English.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I mean. For me, to be honest, I don't want to be involved in a way where I'm saying to him, hey, Slade, have you done your work? Hey, Slade, are you on it? Because I mean, I'm already on him for so many other things that I mean, it doesn't work. I want him to be accountable to somebody else. We are I step
I get that.
aside.
Yeah, no, and that's why like the only reason you need to be accountable, and this is kind of like psychology, the only reason you need to be accountable because he doesn't like doing it. Like that's just
Yeah.
basic. If you don't like doing something, you're not going to do it. And so that's why we kind of gamified it. We have a little leaderboard system here. Where if you get to the top of the leaderboard, you win a lot of prizes. And the way you get to the
Okay.
leaderboard is by posting and doing the work. So every time
Okay.
you make a post, every time you do the work, you get like points. And so
Okay.
like for example, you can see here, um, we started this at the start of the month, but if you end up first place, like we send you $70. You get a
Okay.
$70 cash prize.
Yeah.
Second place, we pay for your SAT. Third place, $25 straight to your account. And so it's kind of like fun, like making it fun, right?
Yes.
Where we don't need to watch them. Yeah, they're just kind of having fun. And
Okay.
even like the meetings, we make sure that they're interactive and the student actually gets to talk because
Yes.
SAT studying is boring. Like
Yeah.
it's boring. So finding a way to make it
Yeah.
fun, we've tried to do that in any way possible.
He's nodding his head at you. He's saying, I know.
Yeah, no, I get you, man. I had to study for it at some point too. It's terribly boring.
Yeah.
But if you can make it fun in some way, gamify it, give prizes, then that's what we do. So
Okay.
that's how we did it. But yeah, how's that to both of you? Like, how's everything sounding so far?
For me, I want to support him in whatever because at the end of the day, I need him to do it because
Of
I need
course.
him to want to get a better score, and to be able to apply to college. He's got colleges that are reaching out to him saying, like, can you put your application in? Can you put your application in? And I'm saying, do you really want to put your application in with the 10 You know, I don't think he doesn't want to.
No.
So, for me, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'll
Yeah, I
support
get
you
that.
in whatever you need, but I can't do this for you.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, no, and that's why we're here. Like we take that burden off of you because like we help you on everything you need. So yeah, I mean, is this something that you guys think like you're interested in joining?
Not me. Talk to him.
Yeah,
Slade,
no,
what you thinking, man? Any questions?
I like the way that it works. I like the program. Yeah, overall it looks good, and it's good to see like the results and that it's actually working for people.
How many people are in the
Of course.
classes?
They vary. I think weekdays much less because people are busy. But I would say it ranges all the way from sometimes we end up at 14, 15. Sometimes we have like 6 or 7. And so some days we have 3 people. So it's very dependent. Like sometimes people schedules line, sometimes they don't. Depends on
That's
the day.
fine. It's just I know what my child is like in terms of put him on a sports field, he's out there. But put him in a classroom and he kind of slips into the background. You know, so I know he's like that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
wanted to
right,
just
right, right.
as long
So
as he's
no,
feeling
it's
100%
all
comfortable. Hmm?
yeah, Slade. I mean, how you feeling, dude? Like any questions you got?
You basically answered all my questions.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I could be the one working with you if you'd like. When you join, if you choose to join, then I'll call with you right away and I'll get you started because you don't have much time until your test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even that deal expires like tonight. So I want you guys to get on as soon as possible. So do you think you'd want to join like right now? Because I can still get you started right now or in like about 20, 30 minutes.
What is the deal you have on the table, Baneet?
The one-on-one.
Yeah, no, but
That's
you
the
pay a monthly fee, I think. I
yeah.
think that's how it works, am I right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So usually if you sign up tomorrow, you have to
Yes.
pay an extra 250. And
Oh,
so if you
wow.
sign up just today, it's
Yes.
gonna be 599. But tomorrow it's gonna be way more expensive.
Is that 5.99 a month?
Yeah, yeah. But if you choose 2 months, then you get $100 off.
Okay.
So the second month you pay less.
See, I don't, well, you've only got 6 weeks, including this week. So, you know,
Yeah, if you say 6 weeks, then I can probably like cut it in half for you for the second month, to be honest.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I have to speak to his dad to make sure that he's on board with this. I must say it's quite steep. I didn't expect it. I didn't know it was going to be that much, but yeah. So I need to make sure Slade is super serious about this.
Yeah, I gotta talk to that.
Yeah.
of course. And I mean, look, like even like he could join and if he doesn't like it, that's perfectly fine because we have like a 7-day money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, we refund everything back to you
Yeah.
because like we trust that everyone likes it and everybody makes progress.
Yes, but if he's in, he's in. There's
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah, yeah.
then you beats and you sit to them. You know,
Of
that's
course.
you know.
Of course.
And you couldn't give me until tomorrow to make this decision.
Holding the deal until tomorrow. That might be difficult. Let me see what I can do for you. Give me 1 second.
It's only because I need to see. I'd like to talk to my husband about it, and he's not home, so I need to
Of
get hold
course.
of him.
Yeah. Is it possible to get him home? Or do you know when he'll be home?
I don't know. It'll be sometime tonight.
Okay,
I would
okay.
only be able to get back to you possibly tomorrow. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is there a time you can be home, or like when do you assume tomorrow would be available?
Where are you, Baneet? Are you Central Time? Where are you? Let me just write that down.
I'm in California, so I'm in PST right now. For me, it's 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. So and for us it's 7 o'clock. So that's
Yeah,
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah, 3 hours fine.
Yeah. So I probably try and get hold of you tomorrow morning, your morning.
yeah. Okay. So how about this? Is there any way I can contact you, like phone number, text, or
Yeah,
anything?
yeah, yeah. Who called? Didn't you phone me?
Yeah, I that wasn't me. That was an automated system. That was my
Okay.
personal number, but I'll give you guys my personal number so
Okay.
I can keep up with you. So
Okay.
do you mind like putting your phone number in the chat? I can text you right now.
Yeah,
Send that text.
I can. Hang on, let me go to my screen. I think that's no, this, yeah, type it in for me. Yeah, 907 791.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
Perfect. I'm about to text you. Give me 1 second. Nine zero 907 7915. Perfect. Hey, I'll text you my name.
Perfect.
Baneet. Were you able to get that?
I don't have one next to me.
Okay, no worries. So
Okay, it's
here.
come up on my, yeah. 914 454 5655. Okay, Baneet. Got it.
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just texting out the deal for you so we both remember.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that's just to remind both of us so we both have
Okay, perfect.
memory. But yeah, do let me know if you can do it before, by the time he comes back. Um, so,
Okay, cool.
I can give you that special link to join and then we can get you started, okay?
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thanks for your time.
Of course, guys. Thank both of you for coming on. I appreciate it and you have an amazing day.
You
You
too.
too.
Take
All
care.
right,
We'll chat
bye.
soon. Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Have a good one.